open. But it's just like we just got to be real and say, is this the time for that? Are we ready? Because
Yeah.
all it's going to do is worsen the situation.
Yeah.
So that's what we have to take into consideration. Are we going to be back in the same? Are we going to be back in the same boat? Um, you know, 3 months down the line. Um, Another thing that we don't know is how this reacts to heat or anything like that. I don't know how like the warmer climates and things like that. How this virus is acting in those particular climates. So you would hope that as it gets warmer out, that hopefully this might die down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of things affected. If you look at schools, like what you know, kids have to fulfill a certain amount of hours and things like that. Do they just have to chalk it up and everybody passes? You know,
Yeah, well, they already said that those hours are waived.
okay, that's good.
Because the issue would have been, because if the hours weren't waived, then we would have had to make up all these days. You know what I mean? Which meant that we've been going through too long. I mean, at this point, it's impossible to make up these days.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're going to miss the month. But, we could have possibly had longer school days and go longer into the summer. Which poses a threat or poses a problem for the district if they did that, because we're already paying teachers right now to stay at home. And if you have them work past that date, that there was their contract in, you have to pay them. So now you're paying them overtime. You know what I mean? You're paying them twice. So district don't want that, man.
Well, here's the thing that where these are uncharted grounds for us, and like you said, teachers are they're still getting paid right now, and I don't know if all the teachers are actually teaching. Maybe they are. I don't know. That's not my realm. But if they're getting paid for doing nothing, they need to also understand that if they were to have to go longer into the year, I get the contract, but it's like you're getting compensated for doing nothing now. But if I'm coming to you asking, we need a little bit more out of you, to get this done because this is uncharted waters. I don't understand.
Because you got people livelihood at stake now. You know what I'm saying? You paid me for March to, let's say, June, and I didn't do anything. And now you expect me to work from June to July or August for free. I still got bills, man.
But are they getting paid during the summer anyways?
No.
So that boils down to them. Like, hey, this is gonna sound like a Republican, but this comes down to them not managing their money.
No, right? but that doesn't have anything to do with managing money, though, fam. Because you can't manage your money and anticipate that. And anticipate this happen. Your management of money could be that you plan on working a summer job. Now you can't work that summer job because you're working 9 to 5 and having you work mandatory overtime.
What's going on, Gary?
For free, baby. What's going on, fam? Hey, what's going on, y'all? Feeling all right?
Yeah,
all right. Yeah, can't complain, man.
Okay,
Hey, so
I get. Yep, that makes sense. I take that. I stand corrected. Yep, makes sense.
Yeah. So if they want to go that route, they would have to announce that early. Like, look, y'all may have to work in the summer, so you better save this money. You know what I mean? But like I said, they just got to take one to the chin, man. They pay me absolutely nothing for like the last month.
So yeah. I mean, you just got. I'm not saying in general, like, you just got paid for doing nothing, but you don't think that it's kind of like one of those things. Everything comes at a cost. I don't give you money just for nothing. Like I'm going to eventually get reimbursed, or I'm going to want something for that money.
But it's kind of different with education because they already got that money. History. It ain't like they got to sell product to get the money to pay you. That money's already in the budget. It's already there. So for them to withhold that from teachers, that would have been a drastic effect in different cities across the country.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. What's that?
Yeah, it's not like retail. It's not like retail where you got to sell something in order to be able to pay your employees.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to take understanding by everybody that we're in uncharted waters. You know, it honestly, I can. This is what I can wholeheartedly admit is that I still work. I'm still getting paid. I mean, knock on wood, the way my stuff is set up, I'll continue. So I don't necessarily understand what it's like from a teacher's perspective in that. So I can, I'm ignorant when it comes to that. I know how I have to budget my money even working 12 months out the year.
Yeah.
So
but it is like
go ahead.
I said, like for me it's different because I'm a 12-month salary employee. So I don't have to quote unquote budget for a whole year. I get paid within 2 weeks regardless the time of the year. But for an educator that's different. Even if you get paid for 12 months, I'm still only paying you for 10 months. And all you're doing is spreading that out over 12 months. But it ain't like you're getting a 12 months salary. You're getting paid 2 months. But you're taking home less per check so that you can pay over the time. Right.
But okay, let's just hypothetical. Let's just say, and this is a statement probably coming from more ignorance than anything from me not being in that. Let's just say everybody knows that there's 12 months in a year, and let's say you get $40,000. Let's say your salary is $40,000. You getting that in 10 months, where 99% of the if on my job, if I'm getting paid $40,000 a year, I'm getting that over a 12-month period. So I'm already, my checks are already less than what you know what I'm saying? Because I have to base mine on 12 months, and you're getting that extra money in 10-month increments, but we know we have to live in 12-month increments.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I don't know. It's just
I was just saying all that just to say that that's where the budgeting come in because most teachers then they either plan, spread their money out, or part of their thing is I'm going to get a part-time job over the summer every day. Being I work at Summerfest, being I work at summer school, I'm at day camp, I got grants, whatever it may be.
Yeah. I wanted to ask about, man. So Barack then gone ahead and is backing backing Biden and everything like that. And I guess some people seem like some people mad at Barack now, but expect him to do.
Of course, I don't understand people, man.
Like
I think it's one of those things where I had this thought about this last night. I don't know. It wasn't nothing in the dream or nothing I had, but I woke up and I was like, Trump really a representative of where we are as people, right? you're not going to. You only want to hear what makes sense to you. You know what I'm saying? You only want to believe what makes sense to you. You're not going to look at anything sensible or anything that's present if it doesn't jive with what you already believe. And present this country respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
So now that ain't shit because he ain't back in the person who you wanted to win. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It comes back to them.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I just said it's just coming back to these Bernie supporters, man. Like hopefully they can get past this and not take their ball and go home again because, man, we're gonna be faced with the same thing if they do this.
Yeah.
What you about to say, Gary?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. But I expect him to endorse Biden. I mean, that's what all former presidents do. They officially endorse whoever the candidate is.
Right.
So check this out. If he would have backed 45, people really would have been up in arms.
Oh yeah.
Hey, no bullshit. That's what he should have did. let's find out how much they really hate Obama.
Right.
That would have been so cold-blooded. God, I'd have been howling. Like, Trump wouldn't even been able to explain that shit. Like,
yeah. He would have been active.
He's like, Trump is doing such a marvelous job. They use these press conferences where he just be airing people out. Man, I wish I could do that during my presidency.
Man, he wild out there, man. He is wild.
So how do y'all think that this? How do y'all think this handling of the virus? How you think it's gonna have any bearing on what happens to him when it comes election time?
Yeah, because all those old motherfuckers that voted for him gonna be dead. I hate to sound crass because I know you suffered a personal loss to this, so I'm not making light of that at all. But for folks all their time denying what he is and how he's been to the people, and they're actually affected by it, and they're seeing that the policies that he supported wouldn't have helped them, like, it's like you kind of really got what you asked for, even though it's almost like there's some sacrificial lambs for that to happen, the new stuff. Because there's a lot of people who don't deserve this happening, and that you wish that they would be here immediately to when they should. So that's going to be, I think that's going to take a major decision because how the fuck are you going to enjoy all these liberties and laws and things like that if you're simply not here? You know, you put our lives at risk being irresponsible. Explain that. And that's all he's been doing at these last press conferences is trying to explain himself because he knows people going to be coming for him on that issue.
I think him rushing with the economy back is going to be his downfall.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's going to hurt a lot. Like, the states that listen to him are probably going to be Republican states, and those are going to be the ones that are going to have
they're going to have a big outbreak.
Yep.
Because, trust me, down here in Texas, I ain't going to no festival. I ain't going no damn where. I'm waiting till that shit clears out. I'm going to be chilling right in the crib, and then that's going to suck. But I can't afford for me and our girls to get sick because they being crazy. No.
Exactly. And if you notice, like, the only people really on Facebook that say that as soon as they lifted that they're going to go back out quicker are the ones that's pretty much working right now. You know what I mean? The ones that they get for employees, you know what I mean? To them, it don't mean nothing. To us, that stay home for a little while, we don't know, man, we ain't going back out now.
Nah. Because it ain't no guarantee that everybody's keeping their environment the way that you keep in your workplace or your home. You know what I'm saying? They know people got to be there for this extra attention. But if you go to like a Diamonds and all that shit, you think they gonna really take the time to do that shit to make sure shit is great? They don't do it now. honest, and that shit is a duck.
Huh.
They fried chicken was fire though. Good ass food, but a dumb ass place.
But you know what, dude?
Yeah.
I feel like his supporters are going to they're gonna justify it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they'll stoop to any level, you know, for the sake of money and everything like that. And I mean, I think it also proves also about the right is how, you know, with the basically voter suppression, force the hands of individuals to have to go out and vote here locally, and with there being a great chance of them getting sick. I mean, that just tells me that they don't care. It's about the money, and they're going to justify why it was done. So,
Tuned in to Fox for a while. You know, I'm a CNN guy, but I think tomorrow I'm gonna watch Fox all day, just so I can hear the rhetoric in their train of thought right now. But CNN is crucifying Trump right now, man. They own him bad.
Oh, they gonna be on his ass through the election.
Yeah, they gonna do it bad. But I wanna hear what Fox got to say.
yeah, it'll be interesting. They'll come up with something. Well, you know, it's because of this he had to make that decision, you know, and all this other kind of stuff. I already know them, man. Like,
Well, you know, Trump was snapping on the reporters yesterday. But it's a little bit of Fox that I watched today. They were talking about how disrespectful the reporters are, and the reporters have to deal with that.
Hey, get out of here, man.
well,
So that's how they spin it.
fam, see this is maybe y'all can explain this to me. And I'm not a journalist. I'm gonna claim ignorance again with this. If I'm in there, like that one black lady the other day that kind of had to get after him and everything, like why don't they come with him at that same visceral? Like I believe that the office of the president deserves a certain level of respect. I do, but I also think the office of the president deserves some level of competence also, and we're not getting any competence. So if you're not giving us competence, why do I have to give you that respect?
But what I'll say is, all the press conferences I watch, the reporters aren't disrespectful. He's the one that's disrespectful. All the reporters are doing, you know, kind of pressing for answers. But none of them I think to be disrespectful. Like if I was in there, I would probably be disrespectful and then lose my job.
Right.
With him. But I have yet to see anybody be disrespectful. Like he was snapping on somebody, telling he was like enough, and put his hand up like stop talking. That's disrespectful as hell. President back like that, man.
See, I want them to get somebody good to come up in there, like, you know, one of these. I can't even think of any names, but you know, just one of these cats that, you know, they've worked up the ladder and everything. They don't do those type of jobs. I want them to come in there and just like be part of the general media and just get at him and everything.
They gonna do that. I'm quite sure that they can pick and choose who they want to be out there. Right. And like today, they were turning off the microphones on reporters, man.
God. It's like they really are trying to run this shit like a totalitarian, like dating shit. Like they want to really be able to have a certain message. He wants to be able to indicate what powers he has. He's always talking about the power he has. And no good leader has to wield whatever power they have.
Exactly.
Especially if we're supposed to be in a democracy.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, it's like he basically had the real person the president is, and the reason why all these bum ass people rock with him because they think the same way. That's the simple as all. They think that that's how it should be done. Like these little diehards that feel like they can do whatever they want. want, treat people however they want. Like I said, hey, if they want to go out here and brave these streets and be defiant, be my fucking guest. Be my guest. Just, keep your sick ass away from me.
Yep.
I don't get it. I mean, you can't say and do what you want and don't expect me to have some type of retort to you. Like, that's just crazy.
Right.
Like, that's not how it works at all.
You gotta be accountable for all your decisions.
Right.
And that's all that reporter was doing. She was making, he said, dude, okay, you said this, you did this, but then you had a hold of it. You basically didn't do shit. You was going on campaigns, you was golfing your ass off. Like, she didn't even get into it, but she was alluding like, dude, you didn't do shit for a month. So why not follow up on a response to be more restrictive so that chance of an outbreak just simply couldn't happen? It's like, he could have grounded the airports for 2 weeks and said, hey, nobody to go anywhere, even within the state.
Yeah.
Business and need to close. Like, honestly, if you think about it, if he made that move then, that honestly would save his presidency. And it would have saved people from not having to, people would have still been able to work because he would have stemmed the spread early. You sat on your head for a whole month, not be taking in what other people were doing. You was starting to shut down, you seeing it, you still saying when more people die from the flu. I mean, all that shit don't come back to home.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you wasn't really trying to understand the nature of how bad this was simply because it wasn't in your face.
And see, and the biggest problem with him is he talks to his advisors after the fact. You know what I mean? Where most presidents get their advice beforehand. Trump is too.
Well, he got punk ass advisors too, though. That's the problem. He got punk ass advisors. He don't got nobody anybody that challenges him. They turn in their papers the next day.
Yeah, but he has advisors to the point where they check him a little bit. Like the dude was talking about we're gonna open up on Easter. His advisors were like, nah, fam, that ain't gonna happen. And eventually he came out and said, well, we're gonna shoot for May 1st.
But then his friend died too. Like he said he had a good friend that died. And shit. So again, it wasn't nothing that he had to worry about until it showed up near his doorstep.
Yeah.
And he like, well, damn, like if this happened to people I know, well, damn, this shit can't get everybody. Maybe I need to eat something.
Yeah.
I just want him to go to one of his rallies and have some, them talking that shit, and everybody that did rally get it. And then it will be radio silence for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what y'all think about the U.S. Surgeon General? How when he was that last Friday when he basically said he need all black people, basically minorities or Latinos, do this for their bullahs and our big mamas and all that. What y'all think about his wording on that?
Hey, right. Like, look how many people died back home.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Like, I don't know if necessarily we get together in gatherings, but you can't be having, like, parties and gatherings and just being defined because you really don't know where people are going. You don't know where they're going to get their products and stuff like that or where they hanging out at. And they may not be practicing the social distancing and stuff like that they are. And as we find out, that information is changing all the time. They's like, oh, with 6 feet, you good. Oh, wait a minute, it's illegal at 13 feet. Oh, shit, we don't know.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. They don't even know how or why it spreads. It just does.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with how we said it. I mean, Obama would have got up there and said that, we would just look at it like who's the cool dude.
Remember that whole thing when he was talking about like what was that? The fathers, something about fathers being responsible. And Jesse Jackson got mad. He had that little soundbite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got mad, motherfucker, because you was out here correcting babies on the side too. He's talking about your ass.
Mm-hmm.
He got mad real quick. I was like, yeah, he's talking about you. Stop fucking around. And correcting babies you ain't trying to correct.
My only thing was like, it's not that I disagree with the overall message. It's like, yo, just speak to us. Like, stop trying to My dog tossed around her bone. Really, dude? Stop trying to be cool when you say it. Just be like, yo, we need individuals, especially in our communities. We need y'all to act accordingly. With things like this, it's like we understand normal words. We don't need you to talk in like some type of code or anything like that. Like again, I understand the overall message, but the delivery kind of was like, you could have did without that.
Unfortunately, he kind of had to because he talked too proper. He's like, who's this guy so getting up here sounding like he's too white and too proper? The fuck is he talking about? And they would have ignored the whole message. Now that he said it that way, it's like, damn, he talking about my mama? He talking about I need to stay away? Hey, the message got to him. They ain't gonna like it, but they got to him. They probably still ain't gonna listen, but I just think they would have just ignored it had he just said it normal. But the fact that he said it that way, that's what got the traction, and that's what got like folks like in our circles and stuff talking about it.
Yep, that's what got headlines. So yeah, he needed to do that. I'm glad he did it.
Okay, I mean, yeah.
Now hopefully we listening. Last week I had to make a. I think on Wednesday or Thursday, man. The streets were packed, man, on this side of town. And everybody was talking about, Easter week, they preparing for Easter and blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's what y'all say. But people said they running full at that above, and they ain't got nothing to do with Easter. Right. I don't know what it looked like this week, because I haven't been out the house yet. But last week it was thick.
I had to take my daughter to work and pick her up yesterday. But the hours that it wasn't thick out there at all. But I didn't really have to go to major thoroughfares, or expressways or anything like that to get her to work. But it was pretty thin.
Around Lisbon, I saw cars around the corner waiting for gas. I think it was like 99 cents or some shit last week.
I mean, hey, I got a spot where it's 95 cents right now, man. So I'm gonna have to dip out and get me some of that.
Okay. Our gas is still like 140.
Damn. For regular?
Yeah, like 140. I'm like, damn, y'all, I've been seeing those. I'm like, y'all, it can't be 99 cents. But shit, if y'all can't go no damn where.
Exactly.
So man, I know the story that they've been fooling shit with the prices for a minute.
Man, I have not filled up about 3 weeks, man.
Yep, it's going on about 3 weeks a month for me.
Yep.
And I got back. Go ahead.
No, I think I got a little less than a half tank left. It's ridiculous.
I filled up that week after we got back from Alabama. So that was like the end of that second week of March. And I just filled up because I was like, I don't know how this is going to be, how this is going to go.
Yeah.
And this is as long as I've gone without putting gas in my car. But it's been almost a month now. Like, seriously. Yeah. And I still, because I got my car reading, like, how many miles to go. I still got, like, 252 miles to go.
Yeah.
And I put gas there also a month ago. That's crazy.
Yeah.
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 Hey, y'all see like some people trying to say who's that? Bill Gates has something to do with this coronavirus and everything.
But he made the 5G towers.
No, basically how trying to create a vaccine. We need a vaccine for this virus, and he's spoken about before. Basically the meme says, I'll just read it. It's like he's like basically think about it. The same person that believes that the earth is overpopulated wants to save your life with the vaccine.
And that sounds like some Resident Evil shit. Like, seriously, it sounds like some, they looking at their projections, they looking at how things going to be affected, and, let's do something to try to stem the rise. Because you're not going to stop people from mating, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to stop people from doing what they're doing and how they consume or whatever. So,
Yeah.
oh man, my damn weight gonna be delayed. What the fuck? I had ordered me a 10-pound weight to do some exercise here. They talk about that order's delayed. Hell, I ordered it like almost 3 weeks ago.
From Amazon?
Nah, this was Walmart.
Okay.
Man, people cleaned out that stuff at Walmart. I don't know how many times I've walked through the fitness section. That stuff was always stacked, always everything there. Now I go through, people just pick through everything.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
It's cold, baby, so you need to go back in there.
it's crazy. I think it was Friday. I ordered some oil. I ordered some oil for my motorcycle on Friday. It showed up on Saturday. I was like, won't he do it? That's essential to me. Because I wasn't expecting to actually be here till like Tuesday of this week and everything. I was kind of surprised. So, yeah, man. So what else y'all doing during this quarantine?
Man, that's it, man. For me. Which means absolutely nothing. Like the thing I mentioned to you before, this is my first time in probably my adult life where I've had days and days of not having anything on my schedule. You know what I mean? I have nowhere to go, nothing planned for the foreseeable future. You know what I mean? So shit, I'm enjoying this, man. We'll never get a halftime. Lord willing, we'll never get a halftime like this again. Yeah, I hope this don't become a 133-year war.
Right.
Lord willing, this is our first and last time in our lifetime getting something like this, man.
Yeah, man. You know yeah. I hope it never happens again. But like, I'm almost gonna be feeling bad when we get back to normal if I ever say like, man, I'm tired or something like that.
No.
Dude, I've been getting in bed before 9:00.
The first few days, I did. Last few weeks, I think about the last week or so, I've been getting on old school time where I go to bed about 1:00. But those first few days, man, I was tucking out, man. I was like, I don't know when I got to go back to work. Week. Mm-hmm.
Man, and you know what? You better not get to work and your boss here talking about like you tired or you ready to go home or something like that.
Yeah, I know. Like, man, I can't wait for it. But you know what? Though? We all gonna need a vacation, though. Everybody gonna need a vacation, fam. Cause it ain't like we enjoy it this time. Other than you relax. You know what I mean? You ain't go to no restaurant. You ain't been to a mall. You ain't been out of town. So I'm gonna need a vacation. I'm gonna need to be on somebody's boot at some point.
I wonder if some companies are going to try to enforce blackout dates.
Yeah, I can see that. Talking about y'all can't take off. You've been off for the last month and a half. You can't take off right now. I can see that.
Hey, I'll be that dude first day back, putting in vacation. They're gonna be like, "No, player." Right, man. So.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so. Man, y'all, I'm gonna have to get up off here because I need to go eat.
Okay.
Um.
Same thing for me, man.